Hello, I'm Matthew Hayes. The organization I volunteered for was Central Missouri Humane Society. Our organization takes care of 2,000 animals each year, provides thousands of free, low-cost spray or neuter surgeries. Over 300 volunteers help at our shelter, and we have over 100 foster homes. Their mission is to promote the well-being of companion animals, pets that enrich the lives of people that love them. They've been in operation since 1943. My responsibility as a volunteer was to clean out dog kennels, scrubbing down the walls and floors with soap to sanitize them, straighten up the kennels, add fresh blankets if they needed them, and new toys if their old toys had gotten dirty. During the afternoon, I was responsible for taking the dogs out to go to the bathroom, filling their dog bowls with food and water, and making sure that they had toys to play with. Majority of my organization depends on volunteers to operate. This is a facility that requires 24/7 assistance with taking care of these animals. Without volunteers, the dogs would not be properly cared for and it could affect their health and socialization. If the animals are well kept, they are more likely to get adopted into good homes quickly. Some stakeholders at our organization are Bevan Gunn. She's a volunteer coordinator. She's basically a manager that oversees day-to-day supervision for volunteers. She coordinates the volunteer schedules. She ensures that the work and tasks are done each day by the volunteers. Um, Julie Aber is the executive director. She carries out the mission for humane societies. She handles the budget, pet adoptions, fundraising with businesses and individuals. She also manages the facility to ensure it is kept in good order and safe for the dogs and volunteers. Two competencies that I developed during this OFE process was establishing relationships and empathy. In establishing relationships, I was able to learn how to talk to people that might have different views and opinions than me. I was able to meet new people that I wouldn't normally meet being in a school environment every day. My empathy for these homeless animals grew a lot. These dogs need to be loved and cared for just like people do. I also learned that the importance of volunteers' role plays in keeping these animals safe and well cared for. Outcomes of this volunteer experience have been extremely positive. In the past, my volunteer activities were all sports related. I was able to work with a great organization that makes such a meaningful impact in the lives of animals and their adopted families. I also gained a better understanding of what all goes into taking care of an organization such as this. The hundreds of volunteers needed to keep this day-to-day operation is extensive. It costs about 25,000 a week to keep the center running, so many different people keep the mission going. Volunteers that work at the center, business and individuals that donate money and supplies, foster families and adoptive families. Everyone that works there was organized and attentive to the animals. It is a loving atmosphere for the pets. I would definitely consider doing this volunteer work again in the future without it being tied to a class objective. I enjoyed my time there. Thank you for the opportunity.